Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Continuing from where we were. Just double checking there was nothing out there, and there is not. We're gonna go grab the items that were up top here that we missed. Because they were hidden around the corners. That one I should have seen. But it's a matter of getting up there. Which I'm pretty sure you have to go all the way over here. And then go back around. Which from up here, when I was looking around, could not see the items. Barely see this one. So I'm not surprised I missed that either. There. Much better. Much better. Now, over to the ruins. We want to check this place out. So, yeah, we're good to go in this way. Thinking we're definitely strong enough to get it through the dragon's path. So maybe we're gonna go do that quest too. Get an extra fragment from that cavern. Because that is quite nice, I will say. Now, up here is where I marked in the other episode, but I didn't actually show you. That there is a sarcophagus up here. You just gotta get past all these hands. And right here, there's a little sarcophagus that you can duplicate your boss remembrances at. Thought that was protecting an item for a second, but it was not. Okay, so back down we go. I may jump around a lot in this game, but it's partially because a lot of side quests that I'm used to in other games, them cutting you off from being able to do side quests very quickly. So you want to jump back, go do stuff, and then go ahead and continue what you were doing. So, like, preemptively doing that partially. And then I do know there are some things like Mesmer and the Rosebud Queen and stuff that once you've fought them, things change. So I want to do things before we get to those points that could be stopped. Okay. I think we'll save Dryleaf Dane's fight till after we fight Rosebud Queen too. There's that. There it is. It's looking too far north. I was like, it's not supposed to be a witch's tower.
The exalted timbre of the bell has reached thee, gracious the starry sky. Only your fate now. These are... Think nothing of it. I have made my decision to be. May the gleaming stars guide you. Ah, you met... Well, I hope that she be... The poor girl has overcome grave Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times. Don't think that makes her a bad bird. It's no surprise a little... I fear that you have borne the conceits. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer? Sad, there never was any hope. Marika herself. And this is what troubles. No matter our efforts, and we have little recourse.
We'll buy most of these, but we can really wait until after.
Nicholas saw things for what they were.
After his quest is complete.
His roots mired in madness. A tragedy, if ever there was one, that he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with... May the gleaming star...
How did Count Emir reward you with that? Then I see you have gained his, and therefore mine. I am Yolan. Don't get the wrong idea. We are neither friends, nor I am merely honoring Count Emir's wishes.
Good. That quest is pushed forward a little bit. I'm pretty sure you could jump forward if you really want by going in through or reloading the area and going under his throne now, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go back up here to the hinterlands and get some shadow tree fragments. Let's go check up here. Not sure if there is one in this section, but I'm pretty sure there's some to the right. Still, check it all quick. Ah, the shadow sunflowers. I did not appreciate that bear attacking Torrent. Better not do it too, bear. Red bears. Well, they were doing damage, but I didn't think it would do that much damage. I thought I could get rid of some of them. Oh, they're horned bears, I see. So these are the ones that you get the beast horns from. Guess it's just a little area that you could farm it if you really wanted to. Right. We don't really need to do that. We'll fight him one more time just to be sure that that's all you get from it. But we're not farming for items, grinding for items like these. Let's look around too and make sure there's nothing else. I ain't see nothing else. we go. And give me those beast horns, like I thought. I think you can also get golden fireflies from up here, if I remember correctly. It might have been up in the other spot. Over this way. Aha, yes. I remember that, because I usually mark that and come back here for them if I really need those. Going to make some, items with them. But haven't been using items this playthrough, so not really much of a point grinding for those either. No items up here. And then down here, should be able to summon in our new friend. That is a heavy hit. That does. Gotta heal. You're not getting bleed damage? Come on. There we go. Much better. One of them out the way. Now let's go for the other one. Get both of them out the way so we don't have to worry about that being here anymore. Oh, crap. Knew it was gonna get me. I think that means you have to restart entirely too, which really sucks because I put my runes over there. Oh. I'll have to use my flask. Oh no, the first one isn't respawning. That's nice. It still lets you summon in an Ash when you have her? I'm surprised by that. Yeah. That really surprises me. I want to grab my runes before I do anything. Don't actually want my mimic here, so let's send that. Bad heal there. That's what we like. Gotta bleed rocket, looks like. Gotta heal up. Not about to go down right now. There we go. Excellent. Now, there should be a site of grace right over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yup. We'll grab that, and then we'll turn around and go get the items that I'm passing up there. We went and talked to Ymir before coming through here so that we could summon in Joanne. Because if you don't, then her summon sign doesn't appear over here. So, she's not actually an ally. But you go back and you talk to Ymir and talk to her and bam, you get the summon sign. Blessed bone shard. Why was there only one? Strange. No, I'm pretty sure there is nothing to fight here. So, we don't have to worry about that. We just want to get that spell. And then just peruse around this little village. And wonder what the implications of this place would really mean. If the story didn't have to spell it out for us. This was originally Marika's village. Although, I guess it could be a little more obscured. I did see one theory that said it could be the Glowmide Queen's village. And Marika came by and got rid of them all. So that another one could ever be. When she got rid of her. But if it's Marika's village, like that braid and the golden Erd tree here and the minor Erd tree here seem to imply, it would also make sense because somebody went on a crusade to get rid of the rest of Marika's people. And the crusade the person who went on that crusade was Mesmer. So, it would make sense that she covered up her own backstory, making people one day forget that she was ever less than what she already is. She doesn't want to be remembered as only an Empyrean at one point. She wants to only be known as a god. if she's trying to rewrite history for her own benefit to a degree like that, then we don't really know what all we've known from the regular game is true. What she could have adjusted to make her seem like the better person, what could have been adjusted over time because memory is fleeting. It's an interesting concept. Oh gosh. Oh, barely made that. Puppet of Anna. This is where we're gonna have to come back to later. So when we interact with that puppet later, it upgrades one of our spirits, but for now, that's all we could get. Now we can warp on back over here. Thought there was a shadow tree fragment up in that village, but I guess there was not. It was only the minor Erd tree and the braid. Let's go check up on this little tiny ridge real quick, and then we will continue forward. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's look around. We fought those last two pretty quickly. Going into that, I thought it was going to be a bit more of a struggle. So maybe we'll have some pretty good luck against this beast over here too. But I want to keep checking the edge of the map. Making sure there's no shadow tree fragments over here. A dog. Nothing here. Something just probably fell off the edge. I'll take the free runes, game. I'll take them. I think there's actually another grace point. Like right over here somewhere. Yes, there is. And this is a lot closer than where we just were, obviously, so should definitely grab it. Well, as we have enough to level up twice, so let's do that. Next times will be in health. But I do gotta keep peppering up those 2 stats, so when I got multiple levels, I probably should put it towards both of them. Alley-oop. Surprised that grab didn't connect. But I will take it. What? guess I was a little too close to where he was going with my dodge even still. Heal. Come on. Hate that attack. The delay is so weird on it. That ain't good. At least I got the heal off. Right before we connected. I thought the connection we shared was deep. Apparently, it was only surface level. Like the rocks. Not even the dirt. Oh crap. Saw that coming. Let's go back to the Stake of Marika. Does have a fair amount of health. Could bring in my Mimic, just for some aggro. Would be nice. Let's go, Mimic. You didn't get the fight in the last boss fight anyway. Join me. Go. Just hoping for a stagger. Mimic is barely even helping. Took aggro off for that one attack, but otherwise, I would have gotten the amount of damage the Mimic's done in one good swing, except for that. I take it back, Mimic. I take it all back. You staggered it during its big attack. You're a beast. So, we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Thought there was a material. Okay, now let's go check over there under those gravestones sticking out of the wall. So that, I feel like it's either there or over there, or there's a little alcove with a couple items to grab. So we might as well grab them while we can. I should probably check from up top too, just in case there's something up here to fall down and grab. Nope. Oh man. Lovely. think there's anything over here either. Anything important. Fingerprint stuff was nice, but that is not what we need right now. Nothing there. Okay, now before we go all the way down that way, there's actually a little side path you can take over here. Oh gosh, not there. It's definitely down a floor. And this cliff is not looking easily jumpable. Down here, and then over this way. Should be a little path to take. I think if we go over this way, we might find an extra item. Yup. 2 fingers. It's a gesture that the person told us to do at the bottom of that one cave. But I still don't think that's actually something. And this is another sarcophagus. Don't think there's any items to grab on this ledge. Can get some good items from fighting these guys. I'm pretty sure they drop more of that fingerprints or finger stuff. Then it's kind of hard to find that stuff on the ground, so getting it from enemies is pretty nice. And then we got here. This was what I was looking for. Excellent rooms. Gosh, right at the end. Those guys aren't even what's difficult about that area. My rune should be right here. Around. And we'll do that. Heal up this time. And then we'll do a little loop around again. Because they should cluster. At least a little closer together. I don't even think we got the rest of them to come out yet. Or did we? I guess we did. They're not coming out now. They usually do when you get close to the edge, so good there. Now we just end this one. My big boy. Massive damage. Heal. We can start doing damage. Usually we can get a good combo in here and there. This thing was not giving me a second. Heal. That's the worst thing about it. It's not as agile as the smaller ones, but it still moves pretty quick for what it is. Oh, that ain't good. There we go. Was hoping the fire damage would make that flinch more, but it was not having it. Now, let's race on through this area and grab the items that we can off of these zones. I was gonna say ledges, but not all of them are really on ledges. Might be just about all that's over here. Not seeing anything else. That's what I was hoping for, but actually wanted it to be red. Thinking small cluster of actual enemies that should give you something back, but I guess because the last thing I used was blue, it gave me blue. Nothing else over this way. I don't think you can even get back up there to the entrance. Because you like have to come through the other way, falling through the ceiling. Over here we just gotta be cautious because we don't want to get magic trapped. No real items to pick up. We just gotta get to the center here again. Ring the bell. That's awesome. We got all the way there without having to fight a single one. I'll take it. Now we got those talismans, which is great. Around over here. Don't think you can get behind this wall, so as long as we don't see any items hanging around on the floor in front of it, we are good. I do not. I just see weird, pale, slithered, snake-like creatures. I guess eel-like would be a more apt term. There, we cleared that out. We got that item. It was actually up here. Down there wasn't what we wanted, so let's shift that sign from here to there. And then we can go back to Ymir. I think I'm fine with trying to do this quest first before we go in and fight Mesmer. You're supposed to do it the opposite way. Mesmer is far less tough than this one, but if we can get the ashes, that would be pretty awesome. Level those up. Oof. Okay. Let's use our runes. Yeah, we got more than enough, so let's just use them. See what we can get. $17. Hot damn. Do we not even have... We don't have the dark one? We only have the light one? That's not good. Where do I get that? I think that was what I get from fighting the other most rated tree spirit at the castle. Getting sidetracked there, though. Let's not think about that. Let's get another endurance, and let's get another in strength. Almost at 50 strength, that's good.
Why, you poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you. Hello there. I heard another sound. Colored, but simply the stars are dark. But rest assured, this is no... On the contrary, I believe that this now... May you join the... Oh yes, this evening... Do you recall what I said, Marika? And the fingers, well... It is their mother. With the fingers are but unreal. We all need a mother. A new mother.
And he has an extra sorcery for us. There. Now that's out the way.
I told you once, I've no interest, but I must admit Count Ymir did see perhaps an exception is in order. Ymir is in our eyes. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star drape. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance. We will never again. I have spoken far. Pay me no mind. Our service. No.
Now we warp on back. And Ymir has vanished. Now, Ymir is over here.
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life. Please, it isn't much. Please, it isn't.
That's all he says, and he'll just be sitting there until you do this next part of the quest. She has nothing more to say. So we'll go give this a shot, now that we don't have any runes on us. Actually, we might get some from this right here, before we even get to the fight. We'll see, might not be that much. Nothing I should really worry about. If it is a decent amount, maybe we'll just run back to the round table hold real quick and level something up. Da-do-do-do-do. Finger mimics. Tasty. How ain't that lovely? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought there was an item on one of these edges. Let's grab that. Finger Weaver's Cookbook. And let's just double check. There's no item on this side. I don't think there is. You can go ahead and heal up. This boss was pretty darn rough. Yeah, we still don't have too much to worry about, runes-wise. This boss was pretty darn rough the last time I fought him. So, let's hope it's not that bad. I also don't think I was as beefed up on the Shadow Tree Blessings when I came in here last time, too. On him. Getting unlucky. Come on. Give me a second. I didn't get to attack a single time. I should have summoned in my Mimic before I even got close enough to aggro the boss, but I pulled the dumb move there. At least it gave me my flask back. I'll take that. Now, summon in the Mimic. And then we'll just heal on up. Now we can go in. Hitting like a truck right now is definitely rough from this boss. That is not the big issue. Second phase is a big issue. Gosh darn. It's got some real heavy hitting attacks inside the second phase. It didn't do it, but I'm not a fan of them. And I would like to do this fight first, because you get a really nice weapon from it, which I might not be able to use yet. But if we get it, well, it knocks out a lot of, like, extra crap that we have to worry about. I like that weapon a lot. Helps out with our equipment load. To a degree, too. Oh, I might need to go get more Shadow Tree fragments. Sure, I have a couple more than I did before, but that's still so much damage that it does. Like, two of its small attacks were killing me. The small attacks, not even the heavy hitters. Three or four attacks is fine, but two is aggravating. Going for my lack of runes first. I haven't even gotten to see that attack yet. Pretty sure it gets an amped up version of phase 2. You know what? There's one of the big attacks. Oh, and it's instantly going into the one I hate. No, luckily, not the one I really hate. That attack sucks, but it's dodgeable. Dodgeable is tolerable. Get up to its ugly face. Oh. You know what? So we totally got this fight, as long as we don't bonk this end up. Right before she got that attack off. That's the painful one. Gotta fly in the air, create that black hole, and then do two, like, spiraling spins where the black hole, like, shoots out a laser. Just hits everything. It sucks. And I am fine with not having shown off that attack, because if I did, I would have 100% died. There is no question in my mind. So, sit on down at this grace point. There's nothing to do down here, so we warp back on up. We got 2 fights to do.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns.
Trust it. So we were healing through that first, and then let's get the Ymir.
Mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here, at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
That was why I was trying not to let him even get many attacks off. Teleporting he does and the spawning in more creatures. It's annoying as crap. Them constantly coming after me was annoying. So now we get rid of him.
To be your mother.
Sweet. Now that is done. We will leave this episode here because I'm pretty sure before I come back and do the rest of Jolin's quest, I need to get one of the dark eyeballs. So, we'll leave this episode. Then next episode, we'll go get one of those and come back and get her ash real quick. Just moving that chair back now that Ymir is gone. There we go. That stuff's all out the way. Outro time. So, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. If there's anything in this game or any other games you want me to play, let me know down in the comments down below. And I will see all of y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!